The Dallas Mavericks entered this game after a convincing win over the Portland Trail Blazers with 139. 103 in a game in which the most prominent were Kyrie Irving with 24 points and Tim Hardaway with 19 points, thus replacing the absence of Luka Doncic in Dante Exum. That win helped improve the score. So the team from Texas is now 21-15 in 7th place in the Western Conference. The Dallas Mavericks are playing very well this season, and they are led by the masterful Luka Doncic, who proves from game to game that he is one of the best forwards in the league. There were a lot of question marks surrounding how Kyrie Irving would fit in with Luka Doncic, and the real answer to that would be Dante Exum. The Dallas Mavericks X Factor this season. The former Partisan player forms an unstoppable trio with Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, and Jason Kidd decided to use all three of them together on the floor, because the team's offensive performance in that case is incredible, about 150 points per 100 possessions. It is clear that in such a situation, the Dallas Mavericks pay less attention to the defensive game, which cost them some better results this season. The offense can win the game, but the defense will decide if the Dallas Mavericks become even better. The Minnesota Timberwolves easily outplayed the Houston Rockets in the opening round before this duel, as they won 122-95. In a game in which Anthony Edwards was excellent with 24 points and Karl Anthony Towns with 22 points, so they remained in first place in the Western Conference with a score of 25-9. The Minnesota Timberwolves entered this season with a desire to make a step forward compared to the previous ones. Despite having a superstar in the form of Karl Anthony Towns throughout, they couldn't possibly do better in the playoffs, from which they would normally be eliminated at an early stage. With the arrival of Rudy Gobert last season and the maturing of Anthony Edwards, this team became much better, as evidenced by the first part of the NBA season. The Minnesota Timberwolves have excellent players in both directions, both offensively and defensively, so they're considered one of the most complete teams in the league. What could be a problem for the Minnesota Timberwolves is that they always need two extremely motivated forwards in order for this team to outplay a quality rival. If only Edwards or Towns are at a high level, it will not be enough. They have played twice this season, and the Dallas Mavericks do not have a single win. Absences and injuries. Maxi Kleber will not play, and Luka Doncic, Dante Exum, Richaun Holmes, Derek Lively, Markieff Morris, and Grant Williams are question marks for the home team. With the Minnesota Timberwolves, only Jalen Clark is unavailable. The Minnesota Timberwolves are a healthier team, which is very important in this case. Another thing, they already beat the Dallas Mavericks twice by holding them to fewer points. Therefore, the guests have solutions for the offensive machinery of Dallas Mavericks, who cannot respond defensively to the rival. Because the Minnesota Timberwolves are a more complete team, we expect them to confirm that and win in this match. Our prediction is Minnesota Timberwolves to win.